having a bite of salad here. We're coming at you live on my lunch break, and I wanted to share why I almost quit making YouTube videos, why I had not made one in over a week. I finally figured out what it was. It was a couple things. As always, it's a confluence of factors, as I like to say. So listen to this about you, not about me, where you feel like you may be stuck on something in your life. This message, this short video has gold and diamonds in it for you. I promise you that. If you will listen to this about you, listen from a place of possibility, what I have to share, quite literally, seriously, could change your life for the better forever. But only if you are committed to the possibility of hearing it that way. So, with that, I hope I don't have stuff in my teeth. So why haven't I been making videos for the last week? Why was it feeling like such a struggle and so difficult? And this is not just about making videos. This applies to anything potentially in your life. Listen about you, not about me. For me, it was videos. It was feeling like work. It wasn't fun for two reasons. One, I was making too big of a commitment, I would say. I was making this commitment to daily videos. That's what I would say. And I mean, I don't know how many times. In the beginning, I was on that, whatever. And then it got to be where that wasn't a fun commitment. That it was becoming too much for me to put that pressure on myself, and that I wasn't doing it every day, and then whatever. So I've renegotiated that commitment, made a new agreement to say I will be posting count them 4 videos a week. That is what I am committed to. That is what you will see without fail on my channel until I let you know otherwise, friends, what else I may be doing. So changing that commitment from, and this applies to maybe the gym, the workout, the eating, like you're trying so hard to go all in, to go so far in this direction, maybe because you feel pressured to, or someone told you should, or whatever. That's what I was doing. I looked at this YouTuber, this guy named Aaron, who talks all the time. He talks about how he went daily on YouTube and it changed his life. And I was like, I gotta go daily on YouTube and that'll change my life. No, I don't. I'm not Aaron. I've got a different life. Of course, I'm a different person than he is. That made sense and worked for him. That wasn't working for me. Not to say I can't have that be something that works for me, but it's been a couple months and I'm seeing, okay, no, I think a commitment, an agreement that works for me is 4 videos a week. So that's what I'm committed to. The other thing, and this is the big thing, this is really what this video is about. So listen closely here about you and not about me. The reason that making videos felt like work and why it wasn't just pouring out of me the way that I'm like, I talk about this stuff all the time. So how come when I'm thinking about making a video, I'm sometimes like, I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to talk about today. It's because I was trying to be someone and something that I'm not. I was trying to think of what topic should I make a video about that will get views, that will get likes, whatever. And this was kind of sneaky, like subconscious. I didn't fully realize the extent to which I was doing it until really I took this step back and didn't put up any videos, didn't make any videos for a week, and I wasn't ever beating myself up about it. Like I stopped, because normally every time I wasn't making videos, I'd feel guilty about it. Finally, I did this thing for the first time since I started my channel. I didn't make videos for a week, and I gave myself space to think and just get some space, really, with it. And what came to me over the past couple days, well, ironically, it was doing this experience called the Shift Experience. It was in Austin, Texas, and that guy, that YouTuber I mentioned, Aaron, ran the event, and he had some of his other friends coordinating. It was incredible. I'll talk a lot more about that event, everything I got out of it. I'll read through my journal, my Shift Experience journal, of everything that I got out of the event in some future videos. But all I wanted to say today in this one is the reason that I was starting to struggle with making the videos. The reason I was struggling with making the videos is because I was trying to be someone that I wasn't. I was trying to think about putting on, doing something, like coming up with this idea, as opposed to just talking about whatever I wanted to talk about, just being myself, just sharing with you all like I share with my friends. I mean, many of you watching this are my friends. I have 150 something subscribers. I know most of you. I've met a lot of you. You are my friends. And if we're not friends yet, I truly believe anyone watching this video, we could be friends. I feel like I can be friends. I can love anybody. Well, what you can love anybody, friends? What are you talking about? Well, is it possible for people to hate people that they don't know? Judge people that they don't know? Have enemies? Be enemies with people that they don't really know? So how can it not be possible to have the flip side of that? I mean, everything implies the other. Alan Watts talks about this. Dark implies light, self implies other, all this. The idea that we're unfortunately more familiar with, especially if you're, in whatever, follow news and gossip and whatever, all the stuff you can get sucked into, the idea that we would like dislike people or whatever, be skeptical of people that we don't know. The flip side of that is, well, I feel like I could be friends with anyone I don't know. I can love anyone that I don't know. So that kind of is an aside of how I'm approaching my channel now going forward. Is like, I'm just talking to my friends and talking about the stuff I want to talk about, sharing what I'm working on, who I'm being, and letting you know that I am here as a resource for you. I have had so much help from so many people. I couldn't begin to count and name them all. I will do that in as part of my channel as well. I'm big on acknowledging people, recognizing the people who help guide you and everything on your journey. And know you're always getting to, you're in this dance of, in your journey typically, of looking at people not who are above you. No one is on a pedestal. No one's above you. No one's below you. But some people are. You could say maybe there's this distinction between them being like higher on the path. I'm getting this from a podcast I saw related to the Ultimate Coach book, by the way. So just credit where it's due. This distinction, because it's brilliant, about someone being not on a pedestal or higher than you, because then that's doing two things. One, you creating someone as above you as being on a pedestal is the same thing. The flip side of that, everything is going to have an other side of a coin that's implied by it. The implication of someone being above you being on a pedestal. Don't put me on a pedestal. Don't put Steve Hardison on a pedestal. Don't put anyone on a pedestal. And none of those people want to be put on a pedestal. If someone wants you to put them on a pedestal, run away from that person. Don't listen to that person. Trust me, there are plenty of incredible people to learn from, to help guide you or whatever, who would say the same thing that I'm saying. So the same thing, though, that has you putting people on a pedestal is the same thing that would have you saying that you are better than other people. And we know that's no good either. You're not better than anyone. You're not above anyone. You're not below anyone. There is a distinction, though, between some people being, perhaps further along, higher up on the mountain that has no top, but you don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 12. You also don't compare your chapter 7 to someone else's chapter 7, because they're different books. You are you. And that's the distinction I want to make as well, of why I'm so excited to get back into making my videos, and what I'd gotten away from before was just being myself. The only thing you can do is be yourself. I think so much of life is finding out who you are and then letting go of all the stories and everything that would hold you back from being that person. So my development, my growth has so much been about, and I see more and more that's where it continues to go, is finding out, like, who am I? Who am I? And that's always changing. I'm not the same person I was when I started this video. I think no one is. You're not the same person you were yesterday or when you woke up this morning, and then certainly not the same person you were a year ago. So it's finding out and always checking in with yourself about who am I, who am I being, who do I want to be, how do I want to show up in the world, how do I want to create in the world, and being that, being unapologetically yourself and loving yourself no matter what. So that's what I have for you today, and that's what I want to really nail down for all of you listening about yourselves and not about me. And this is trite, cliche, whatever, be yourself, be yourself. What does that mean? Well, for me, it meant not trying to make videos that I thought would get views, that I thought, would just basically that, what I thought, like, give the people what they want, or, look what's trending and cover it, versus just like, I just got started doing this. What if just for the next 3 years, all I did was talk about what I wanted to talk about 4 times a week? It just did that, and see where it goes from there. I mean, I just so much less caught up now in gamifying this or like trying to grow my channel, as opposed to just get on here and be myself and talk to you like you're my friends, because you are my friends. That distinction, seeing my audience, you, not as a group of people I need to impress or I need to whatever, and I need to get to, share my stuff and whatever and everything like that, but just my audience, and just see you watching this, I see you, looking at you. You are just a friend that I'm sharing my life with, and these ideas about what I think are important and what makes a life worth living. So that's what I've got for you today. If you would like to discuss any of this with me, what this distinction could mean in your life, anything else like that, send me an email at trevorhanloncoaching@gmail.com, and I would be happy to connect with you. I do have just one coaching spot available right now. I have a full-time job, which I love, so I only have 3 coaching slots. 2 of them are already taken, so 1 slot available. This is not, only 1 slot. No, like I got a full-time job, I travel, all this. I want to, and I do the videos, so I truly have 1 spot to work with somebody. So if you are interested in what that would look like for yourself, happy to have a preliminary chat, happy to gift you. Nothing is free, nothing I do is free, my coaching is not free, nothing is free. However, I do in certain cases gift sessions or gift an experience of coaching, and then we go from there. So wanted to be clear about the offer or potential call to action here for you. Send me an email, trevorhanloncoaching@gmail.com, if you want to chat more about this, about how to create extraordinary everywhere in your life. Because as a possibility, you are not living this life that is just where everything's happening to you and happening around you, and all you can do is report on it and say, this person's this, my job's this is the weather, this, maybe as a possibility, you are much more in control of and have the power to consciously create in your life more than you realize right now. And getting more and more to a point where more of your being in the world, more of the actions you take are from a place of you consciously creating based on who you know you are, based on being yourself, loving yourself no matter what, stepping into your power, letting go of your old stories and limiting beliefs. The more you do that, the better. There is no better. The better life gets. Love you all. Bye.